Hello. I have been remiss in recording updates the last couple weeks, and it's just because my NMO pain has been a lot more significant the last several weeks, and just been a lot of peaks and valleys, ups and downs. And so I thought I would make a quick update and just kind of share a reflection I had over the course of this weekend, because I'm in quite a bit of pain right now. Pain level is probably at it's probably at a 10. Yeah, it's probably at a 10. But I thought this was important to share while I was laying here not doing anything and thinking about it. I have been struggling the last several weeks because I've been working full time, and I've worked full time since the beginning of my NMO diagnosis. And so, I mean, that is what it is. And I'll talk about that a little bit later in the future. That sounds crazy. Later in the future. I'll talk about it in the future. But I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, this past several weeks, my pain has been bad. And I've been working in office more days as a result of a lot of things, scheduled trainings and just program stuff. And I'm a project manager, and I oversee several programs in the social service sector. And there's a lot of stress that comes with that, and responsibility to staff, and pressures that I'll maybe talk about in the future. But it has definitely exacerbated my pain levels. And I'm very fortunate in that I have my own personal Uber. My daughter has been off, so she's been able to take me to and from work, which has been awesome. And just having conversations with her and stuff like that has been wonderful. But this past week was another week where I was in the office 4 days. The one day I wasn't in the office, I had my treatment as a preventive for NMO, which takes a lot out of me. But then the next day, because of scheduling or the way things were scheduled at work, I had to attend an all-day staff retreat, and I had to miss my physical therapy, which I've had to do a lot lately due to work. And then just after treatments, treatment day is hard anyway. Then the next day is challenging, and when you have to be up and kind of be on, so to speak, at work is a bit daunting. But you fake your way through, and I did, and I thought about I was still kind of off because I thought about some of the conversations I had and some of the things I said. So I'll have to have conversations when I get to work tomorrow. But I mean, nothing crazy, but I was just like, oh, I didn't mean that probably the way I said it or whatever. It's also me overthinking too, because anyway, the people I had conversation with are probably going to be like, what is she talking about? That was no big deal. but it's the nature of the beast. So stuff we deal with. I don't want to be rambling, but it is hard to do this and be in so much pain. What I'm going to say next is, okay, so I had that, and then I came home, and the next day I was kind of getting ready because I was able to go to a Stevie Wonder concert. That was like a once in a lifetime event to me. And I don't know, I felt like, this disease takes so much from you, and I should have probably been recuperating, but I wanted to go for so many reasons, and I'm glad I did. I enjoyed it to the hilt. And then I joined a new church home today. So then this morning we had to go and be a part of service for that. And then after that, I went to the polls and voted, and then ran some errands with my daughter. And I probably should have come home after the voting, but I've noticed, and because I had a conversation with my daughter last night about the concert, and I said to her that was probably a concert where I felt fully present. One of the first concerts, I guess, that I went to where I felt fully present. And I think, like, I've seen Prince in concert. Oh, he's one of my, like, we're talking legends, right? And so I've seen Prince probably 3 or 4 times. And it always felt surreal. And I don't know, I felt in the moment, but it's hard to feel in the moment when it's a surreal experience. Then plus you have these stressors, and you have so many things going on in your mind when you are a mom and you're working and you're trying to keep all these balls juggled in the air. This is before NMO. And I said to her, I really wonder whether one of the maybe positive takeaways of NMO is that just feeling in the moment, being in the moment, the ability to be in the moment. And so I say all this to say, be in the moment. I'm paying for everything I did. I don't regret anything. I regret some things, and some things were beyond my control over the past week, specifically. And I am in a lot of pain now, but I enjoyed the moments, many of the moments I had over the past week. And so I think that, like, right now, pain can be all-consuming and taxing and difficult, but there is still so much joy that is to be had. I will tell you, I had such a beautiful time with my daughter. I gave her a big hug when he sang, "Isn't she lovely?" Because that's my baby. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? But there were just so many memories that were made. And like I said, those car rides with my daughter, so many memories that are made, conversations I have with my wonderful team members. I'm so appreciative to God for these moments. So I'm sad that I took for granted some moments and wasn't fully present. So yeah, be present. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye. And I'm going to just let this clock run out because I can't press